we have another cannibal tragedy, and it's ridiculous that we're reporting on the second cannibal attack this week, but this one involves a 21-year-old student by the name of Alexander Kinyua, and he allegedly murdered his roommate and ate his brain and heart.
No, that's it. It's over. Sign of the apocalypse. And by the way, stop taking bath salts. Now,
we don't know if he took bath salts. We
don't know that at all. And this dude looks like he didn't need bath salts. Like, who does a mugshot where you're, look, you're being brought into prison. You should try to look as innocent as possible. Who does this?
Yeah.
Like, all right, dude, I know. We already arrested you for eating some dude's head. Okay. So this is run amok. This is crazy. I mean, what the hell is going on in this country? I know that sometimes in the media, like, there's not as many shark attacks, but all of a sudden everybody starts reporting shark attacks, and it seems like there's a panic and stuff. But I'm pretty sure there weren't this level of cannibal attacks before.
Maybe there were, and we didn't know about it. There are all these, like, strange trends that just kind of come up out of nowhere. So, like, the teacher sleeping with their students. That's another example of that. We had never heard of, like, female teachers sleeping with their 10-year-old students. To be fair, 12-year-old students.
Right. And then all of a sudden there was, like, hundreds of cases.
Right.
I hope we don't get hundreds of cases of this. But I remember, look, when Jeffrey Dahmer ate his victims, that was enormous news. He was one of the worst serial killers of all time. Oh, my God, he's a cannibal. Now it's like, oh, well, obviously, this is the second cannibal attack of the week. What?
Okay, so I'm going to ask an un-PC question. Okay? I was having this discussion with the Lorax, and we were talking about how we are adventurous eaters or whatever, right? If you went abroad and you went to a restaurant and they had somehow, let's say they executed someone for murder, right?
Okay.
And they cooked the human flesh to consume, and they had a piece of that meat in front of you, would you try it?
Well, of course I wouldn't try it. I mean, where's the question? This is an interesting question. Like, which animals? Like, have the cannibals gotten to you? Like, hey, you're thinking, hey, maybe it's a trend. Maybe I should get in.
If it's in front of me and I'm in a different country, and they...
Oh, well, of course, the rules change. Like, I wouldn't eat anybody in the U.S. If I'm in Canada, well, of course I'm going to eat somebody in Canada.
No, but let's say, and I don't think that this is happening in most industrialized countries, but let's say I travel to somewhere in Africa where there's some sort of tribe that does that. Look, when in Rome...
When in Rome. I think you might be misinterpreting that. Okay, now, by the way, there are some Southeast Asian cultures on some Polynesian islands, et cetera, where it's not the best of ideas, though, and it does spread disease, et cetera. And I don't even know if they do it anymore. I read about it in anthropology, and it was something that was discovered recently. They were more separated from the rest of the world, et cetera. Even then, they murdered the guy first. So,
yeah, it's a little disastrous.